age advantage for the challenger, also a 4-inch height advantage of all the people Pacquiao's ever fought. Only Oscar De La Hoya and Antonio Margarito were taller than Chris Algieri. Arm length advantage, however, for Pacquiao. Measured from the armpit to the end of the fist, a 1-inch difference in his favor. Algieri needed 3 cracks at the scale to get under 144. First he was 144.4, then he stripped. He was still 144.2. Came back a half hour later, made 143.6. Pacquiao 143.8 the first time on the scale. And tonight, unofficially, Chris Algieri will outweigh Manny Pacquiao in the ring. Body size was the mentality of round 1. One day, he sparred round 1 12 times, just to get himself familiar with the way he wanted to think and move in his first round against Manny Pacquiao.
The important thing for Chris right now is to figure out and deal with the speed and the angles that Manny Pacquiao's punches come from.
Right left hand up the middle. Another element, of course, of focusing on round 1 here is what happened in the first round against Pacquiao. It was a disaster, but a disaster from which he built a fire. Good right hook by Pacquiao. Momentarily wobbled Algieri.
I think he was more off balance, Jim. I don't think that really wobbled him.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Algieri's scientific approach to the fight game. You've seen what he said about how he negates or plans to negate Pacquiao's speed. He said speed is time over distance, and I'm going to use my length to fight at a greater distance and thereby reduce his speed.
Already, Algieri knows that Pacquiao can deal with his speed more effectively than Ruslan Provodnikov can. Pacquiao has cut off the ring twice on him and landed shots both times. Algieri almost got trapped in the corner. Side-to-side movement, a big part of his game.
The bad thing about Pacquiao here is he's willing to take one of Chris Algieri's big shots to land his own. And we'll have to see if Chris Algieri can muster enough in his big shot to cause Pacquiao any problem.
Well, Algieri's critics would say there's no such thing as a big shot.
Very few fleet-footed boxers without much punching power, with low knockout percentages, have beaten, upended, come out of nowhere to beat a guy like Pacquiao, a once dominant knockout artist. Fewer than many boxing fans realize.
The evidence of round 1 so far suggests that Manny Pacquiao can find Chris Algieri and that he can land the big shots against him. But never underestimate the resourcefulness of Algieri, who surely will be thinking of trying to find a way to deal with that. Body shot by Pacquiao.
A good straight right lead by Chris Algieri.
It looked like a very good straight right hand from where we were sitting.
Algieri, as you see, not noted for his punching power, landed a beautiful straight right lead right here as Pacquiao was coming in. Right down the pipe, just to give a little respect to that Pacquiao.
Dionisio Pacquiao, barely able to watch at ringside.
He can snap a guy's head back and create space for himself.
Good shot by Algieri.
Good left hook by Algieri.
Algieri beginning to work his jab. That was what was missing in round 1. Pacquiao begins to counter. Manny Pacquiao looks very fast in the first couple of rounds.
Not only is he very fast, but he also is very focused.
And down goes Algieri on a straight. His left eye is beginning to show a little bit of damage. They have brought professional cut man Jacob Stitch Duran with them for this fight. Big addition to their team. They didn't have that element against Provodnikov. They made it through.
Now, any big opportunities early, Algieri can have and has fought in the past at a very high punch output. So the threat of Pacquiao is negating Algieri's offense, but that may be by Camp Algieri's design.
That is by their design. Like I said, he has to get into the fight and get comfortable. He's not the experienced fighter here. He's the guy with the least experience. So he can't come out and throw his whole envelope on the table because paper to paper, he can't match up with Pacquiao.
No, but 4 rounds is a lot to give up on the cards when you're not a knockout artist.
Of course it is, but you're still fighting Manny Pacquiao. And if you go in there within the first 4 rounds and get caught with something that you're not ready for.
People are able to build rhythm and do better in the second half of the race than the first half of the race.
Good straight right lead just did.
Algieri's obviously not awed by the moment. And now the trick for him is going to be, as he's starting to box more effectively offensively in this round, is as...
And we'll check in with Harold Lettman right now to see how he scores it through the first 3.
Okay, so I got a 3-0, 30-26, Manny Pacquiao. He gets an extra point for that knockdown in round 2, whether it was a slip or a knockdown. Gino Rodriguez called it a knockdown, he gets an extra point. So that becomes a 10-8 round.
Much while he's moving, there's some of the power and stuff, the steam blow off. If he stops and throws his hands more right now, like Harold suggests, he'll be sitting on the canvas pretty shortly. He's not ready for that yet. Let Pacquiao blow some of this early steam off in round 5, start boxing, then start taking your chances. Because if you're ever going to knock him out, let him blow the steam off. You're the least experienced of the 2 guys. Wait till the strong punching power is gone, let him get into the fight. Then maybe you have a better chance to catch him. But you see right there,
hand uppercut by Pacquiao.
You see right there, he's not the fighter to deal with Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao is so physically gifted, athletically. But I think also, you heard him say in the corner at one point, you see him reaching. So as the rounds go on, they're hoping that Algieri's defense and length will have Pacquiao reaching and offer them better counterpunching.
That's a few knockouts anyway, great body shot. His job is to just put punches on Pacquiao like that. And
a straight right hand and a left hook.
That's their game plan. Just hit Pacquiao as often as they can. Hopefully they'll wear him down without Chris getting caught with a big shot, and maybe he can knock him out.
He's gotten hit here, but it's been a whole different kind of round for Chris Algieri as he's finally unlocked the bolt to his offense and is throwing the jab with frequency, which is in what became something of a different fight in round 5. Harold Letterman still scored the round for Manny Pacquiao. I don't think it was necessarily an easy round to score. Wouldn't surprise me if a judge had Chris Algieri winning that round. Obviously, Max Kellerman thought that Algieri won the round, right, Max?
I did, yeah. Didn't look low to me, but...
And the belt line is above the navel. Therefore, that should be a legal shot.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao stuns Algieri. And that's going to be the second knockdown of the fight. Algieri extended right hand by Algieri momentarily. Backs Pacquiao, but he keeps coming. Fires away with the left hand. Algieri goes down for the second time. Third down twice in this round.
He has to change his style and either try to start winning the fight earlier or start trying to go for the knockout because of those knockdowns being 1.5, as Max and I agree.
Now with the smell of a knockout in the air, it's commentary dangerous to take a break for the score, but we're going to do it. Harold, how do you have it so far?
Right now. Let him out the cage.
The plan is to have Algieri knock Pacquiao out.
Yes, but I still got him in the cage. He listens to me very well. I'm going to let him loose in another round or so.
Round 10?
Round 10 or 11, I'm going to let him go.
Well, that's going to make it difficult for the plan to... Algieri has left.
He doesn't have much left, Jerry, and that hurts more because he's already
Takes a knee. That's an Algieri method. Take the knee to try to clear his head. So these are knockdowns number 4 and 5. Oh, 5 and 6.
Okay. All right, let's go.
6 knockdowns in the fight so far for Pacquiao.
Algieri got a hold or the fight's over. There he is.
Held for a little while. Couldn't hold on long enough.
It's Pacquiao who's out of his cage.
Yeah.
He's still fighting them.
As to once again suggest that the knockout strategy was a faint wish. There's another hard right hand by Algieri. Pacquiao's a little bit more open in this round as he drops his hands and tries for a knockout. Now Pacquiao's got his guard back up and comes out of it looking to land again. Algieri moving and moving.
The hard thing about it for Chris Algieri is Pacquiao's movement is just as effective as Algieri's movement. So when Algieri goes to attack Pacquiao, Pacquiao makes the same moves or same type of moves that Algieri makes when Pacquiao attacks him. So it makes it just as difficult for him to hit Pacquiao as it is for Pacquiao to hit him.
The distance between this and fighting somebody like Ruslan Provodnikov is about the same as the distance walking from here to Siberia. It's a long, long way. 30 seconds to go. There are no moral victories. Finishing the fight isn't going to do all that much for Algieri's reputation, particularly since he's been down 6 times. The academic discussion of whether the water in the corner figured into 2 of the first 3 knockdowns probably won't mean much after this. A lot of power, a lot of Pacquiao.